Hi everyone, my name is Kay and I am the Crochet Fairy. I started a project last week, then I finished it up this week, and I wanted to share the project with y'all. So last week I started making a dragon. I wanted to make the fairy dragon by Crafty Intentions. So I started the project. I thought that I had enough yarn at the beginning, but I did not. I only had enough for the body and 3 of the legs. And so I had to go to the store and get more yarn. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same dye lot, but it was close enough that really you can't tell. So I rolled with it. But the project took me a total of 4 days to complete once I got the other yarn. I didn't count the days in between. So started one day, worked 3 days on it this week, so 4 days in total. And I wanted to show y'all the results. Me. Finish all of the pieces today at least. Maybe start putting it together. We'll see. Hello, how are you today, Miguel? La. Look at her. She's so pretty. She has nice little chest details. Her eyes sparkle. Has nice little tail details. So cool. Yes. Okay, so I figured we could talk about the things that I loved about this project and the things that I really despised. So the things that I loved, we'll start with first. I love making cute things, and this turned out adorable, and so that was very, very helpful. If I'm making something that I know I'm gonna hate at the end, I have a tendency not to even want to do it at all. So the fact that I knew it was gonna turn out looking cute was a big incentive. I really like Crafty Intentions patterns because even though they are complex, they come complete with several photos. And so you can have like a bunch of photos and you'll know if what you're doing looks the same, if you're doing the right thing, even if this stitch combination is a little weird. So what I did was I just took her pattern step by step. Highly recommend it. You can find her on, well, I got the pattern off Ravelry, but you could probably also find it on Etsy. I know she's also on Instagram. And she has a fabulous book out now with all the dragon patterns in it. But yes, look at this girl. Isn't she pretty? I did her in my favorite colors, so I'm a little biased, but I think she turned out really good. The eyes are by, the safety eyes are by Dark Side Crochet. How to remember? Yeah, Dark Side Crochet is a company in England that hand makes yarn. Is a company in England that hand makes the safety eyes. She has a lot of amazing things. I really, really enjoyed using metallic yarn. So I got like a nice little pop of metallic in each of these little circles, and that sparked all kinds of joy. Lots of joy, in fact. I do like the fact that the tail and the wings are movable and you can position the dragon however you want. So that is nice. Alright, so now let's get on to the things that I didn't like. One of the things that I didn't like is completely and totally my fault. I did not buy enough yarn in this color of the mint on the first time. I only bought one skein and I needed two. If I had had two skeins, I would have had the same dye lot if I had bought them at the same time, because that's something that I would check. But I didn't, and so the dye lot is a little off. I do not think that you can really tell that the wings are a slightly different shade of this mint than the body. I can tell, but I think that's just because I've been staring at it for a couple hours. But that's fine. Other things that I did not like also go into the things that I do like. I like that it is bendable. I hate crocheting around wire. So that was a little annoying to do, to say the least, but the results were very well worth it. I think she turned out amazing, and I very much look forward to working with other Crafty Intention patterns in the future. I do highly recommend that if you have never done one of her patterns before, that you take the time to read through the pattern before you actually start crocheting, because there are a lot of steps and some rows will have A, B, C, D, E, F, and maybe more steps on what you need to do in that row. So just beware, but it is very clearly defined what rows are together, because she uses blocks, and so all of the rows are going to be encompassed together. And she also is very friendly by marking the stitch number on how many stitches you should have at the end of each row, which is super, super nice. So yeah, while I will say that I hate counting, I do appreciate that there is that safety net of counting the stitches to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So with that said, I just wanted to tell y'all thank y'all for hanging out and watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you feel like hanging around and checking out a couple of other videos, hit the subscribe button. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.